Hello Aries, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a reading for you for the first 2 weeks of February 2021. So that's from the 1st to the 14th. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Liminal Spirits Oracle that I'm using today, just to draw a couple of cards for you to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Aries for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Aries for the first half of February 2021? So we'll keep that one. What does Aries need to know? So we'll keep that one, and then I'll just draw you one more. Let's take that one that seems to be upside down. So let's see what you get. You have Salamander. This is your element fire, and this speaks of passion and desire, but also it refers to the ability to heal yourself, to having gone through a difficult situation, a difficult time, and perhaps having suffered some loss. You're able to heal and move on. You're able to come out of that almost unscathed. You know, when you think of the salamander, the way they run out from the fires, it's sort of like you've had a close shave or a difficult situation, and you emerge from that whole, you emerge from that okay. But of course it also speaks to passion and determination. So let's see what else you get. Oh, the beautiful cedar. Again, this is about enduring a difficulty. The idea here is cedar not only grows in very cold climates quite happily, but also because of its scent, it's wonderful insect repellent. So, you know, sort of suggests that although spite or attacks may come your way, you will be able to repel them. You'll be able to endure that. Perhaps even feeling excluded out in the cold, you'll thrive, and you know that inner beauty will shine through. So there you have 2 cards that sort of suggest coming through adversity unscathed, in fact emerging more beautiful from that. So that's interesting. Let's see though where the rest of the reading takes you. So let's see what's on the cards for Aries for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Aries for the first half of February 2021? What does Aries need to know? So this is the Bonefire Tarot that I'm using today, and I'll do my usual 8-card spread with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now in your current situation, and then the next 2 cards highlighting the challenges you face at that time. What covers this? And then beneath that go the following 2 cards, which offer some guidance from Spirit, or you've got your first 2 cards already. And then the final 2 cards will reveal your possible outcome. So here you start with the Fool and the King of Swords. Right, and then your challenges are the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. And beneath that, your guidance is the 10 of Coins and the 2 of Cups. And then that leads on to the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, which I'm going to put down there. And you've got at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. This is all about defending your patch, standing your ground, feeling defensive. And, you know, perhaps it links in with the adversities that are suggested in the oracle cards. So this is all about feeling under attack or being under attack. But the message with the 7 of Wands is that you're on higher ground. You are in a strong position to win or to be victorious in this conquest, in this battle, if you will. So that's what's at the bottom, underlining everything. And then it shows here the first 2 cards you've got here are the Fool with the King of Swords. The Fool speaks of starting anew, having that sense of adventure, sort of like a new journey, a new path. But embracing it, without knowing where you're going, without knowing for certain the outcome of whether your actual destination or of how you're going to get there. There's a lot of faith that's needed in this journey. You know, it's like taking a leap of faith. That innocent trust that things are just going to fall into place and it's going to lead you to where you need to be. You've got here the King of Swords. This is about it's quite a different energy to the Fool, and putting them together, it sort of suggests that, you know, perhaps a decision has led you to move on quite suddenly. The King of Swords is about actually making very logical, clear-minded decisions using your wisdom, your integrity, your discernment. It's sort of like leading with discipline and decision. So perhaps, you know, a sort of enough is enough sort of moment has led you to consider taking a leap of faith, to move in a totally new direction. Your challenges here, that's the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This is also all about moving forward. But certainly the 3 of Wands sort of suggests that, you know, as you may have started off on something, you're impatient to get that sense of direction, that sense of success, that, you know, thirsting for those first indications that you're on the right path and that things are coming through for you. And the 6 of Wands is all about victory, having gone on a conquest and come back victorious. So perhaps, you know, as your challenge sort of indicates to me, that success on this endeavor, whatever it is very important to you, and there's this fear that it won't come about. There's this fear that you won't be succeeded. I mean, you won't succeed, and the acclamation that perhaps is important to you won't be there. And, you know, sort of impatient to get those first ideas, that first taste of success. It's not there. But your guidance card sort of suggests that with the 10 of coins, suggests that it will come to fruition, whatever your new path is, whatever that decision was that's thrown you onto this quest, this endeavour, it does bode success. And that success is sort of very stable, very secure, but it takes a long time to build up. The 10 of coins speaks of legacy, and that's something that takes a lot of focus, a lot of energy, but a lot of dedication and slowly building something up. It's a slow energy, whereas, you know, your desires are very passionate, very fast, very active. And this sort of suggests that you need to take time and let it build up at its own pace. And it'll build up slowly. And it suggests here with the 2 of Cups, there's a coming together of two different energies. And for some of you, it may well be a union in a sort of obvious sense, you know, like a partnership. An actual partnership may aid you in this journey. So there's your advice, that perhaps you need to balance two energies, bring two energies in together to make one whole, and that one whole is something that has the promise or the potential to become solid and secure, and something that's long-lasting and beautiful. It could well mean for some of you that you need to consider going into a partnership, bringing some support in, some collaboration in with one other. But whatever you do, it's sort of suggesting here that you can certainly build up something solid and secure, but it's building it up slowly. Putting down firm roots, solid foundations in order to make it secure and long-lasting. And where does it lead you? Well, it's sort of, you've got the Knight, the 4 of Cups suggests it brings you to a point of cessation, of having enough, perhaps having almost too much, and then feeling very reflective. The 4 of Cups is about inner reflecting. But sometimes it can be detrimental. If you pause too long, you might miss an opportunity. It sort of shows an opportunity coming your way, an offer of something that is that has the potential to bring love and joy into your life. The Knight of Cups is often very romantic, so you've actually got two romantic cards here, sort of just at the point where you feel a little disillusioned, a little bored perhaps. An offer comes in, and that's sort of fascinating for you. But if you're looking in the wrong direction, you may well miss it. So pulling in your oracle cards, it's more about where you're coming from. Actually, perhaps, I don't know if you can see this adversity, this challenge and this difficulty brings, you know, you emerge from that. You take this wonderful leap of faith in a new direction, and you bring yourself through slowly building something up and coming out a lot stronger, and finding something that is connected to what you really love, something that's fascinating for you. And for some of you, it may well be a partnership of sorts. Which is interesting because, you know, the sense I got here with the cedar being left out in the cold, it's almost like this journey you're on, the searching you're on, is actually for a connection. And just as you feel that you're not going to be able to make that connection, an offer comes riding in, and you have emerged from this soul-seeking, this journey, unscathed and almost better than before, whole. and whatever adversities you feel are attacking you now have, in the long term, no effect on you. You emerge finding that love, finding that connection. So there you have it, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good first 2 weeks of February, and God bless you till we meet again.